let's talk about it.
Say you don't like the life I live.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Alright, I'm always on the grind.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Always got money on my mind.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Say you don't like this life of mine.
Wanna talk about it.
Yeah, I'm always on the grind.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I gotta shine.
Let's talk about it.
Always got money on my mind.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Say you don't like this life of mine.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I'm always on the grind.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I gotta shine.
Let's talk about it.
Always got money on my mind.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Hey. What's up, world? What's poppin'? Happy Wednesday. Going into Thursday. We doing it big. Hey, today, what we talking about? First of all, we got the God Body. Knowledge is the key. King Show. Well, Damn TV is definitely in the house. Hey, man, and tonight we talking about Kewon White Says it is over. Man, we got hella descriptions, man. How y'all brothers doing out here tonight?
Happy
right.
Wednesday. Likewise, King, God Body. Happy Wednesday. What's going down? We're down. Happy Wednesday. We feeling good. We blessed.
God body. Well, you know, it's today like no other day, man. It's always different things taking place, man. So the Yellow Beezy Mo 3 case, whatever we calling it here, man, is kind of heating up. It's kind of a lot going on, as we can see. Jerry Johnson, my bad. I mean, he also has been put in this case, charged with the same thing Yellow Beezy is being charged with. And you know, as y'all know, the infamous interview here is taking place, and let's see what Banzo Bling was just talking about last week.
That nigga say, Rose.
Because niggas don't know how to act, huh? Free my fucking guys, man. What we doing in this bitch?
I been home soon for real, no cap.
We see this shit? What's that nigga? We back?
They on this hoe.
We back?
Yeah, we definitely back.
Oh, put a little team on that.
Them niggas thought we can't. Them niggas thought Nick can't go get that. Oh, there you go, bitch. There you go. I don't know which one they talking about.
It's two dark-skinned niggas. I don't know which one you talking about.
Which one you talking about?
So my best friend say which one said good morning this morning.
Which one you talking about?
I said top of the morning.
There's two dark-skinned niggas. What it is?
I said top of the morning early. Early I did say top of the morning.
There's two dark-skinned niggas. Speak on that. All us fed niggas.
Shit.
Hey man, them dark skinned niggas, how they trying to shoot they shot for real. They trying to shoot they shot. Hey, so yeah, so as we see just last week, Banzo Bling was saying he will be out soon. As today, it looks like he could be singing a different tune. Not sure if it's true, but with Damn TV, I don't know, man. What you thinking right about now?
Nothing, brother. It is what it is. They in America. It can go anywhere at this point, the way it's looking. Nobody knows the real truth. Nobody knows the facts behind it besides the people that was there and God. That's it. It's gonna come out. What's done in the dark shall come to the light.
Hey,
that's where I see it.
God body. That is true. What damn. I mean, I don't know how else to saying it. Was done in the light, the dark definitely comes to the light. So we'll get let's see what Kewon White has to say. Just the first part of his interview we're gonna touch on right now. Let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no way to feel this shit. It's just gotta wait to the end. I gotta go all the way to show, you know. Gotta go all the way, man. So everybody that know what happened.
Right, you gotta go. So now you gotta go all the way with the 3 situation now, right?
Yeah.
So What the fuck?
It's over with though. It's over with for sure though. But you know, what it is, man. It's life.
What you mean it's over with for you, or what you mean just like what you think you still coming home?
Oh, that's over with.
Oh, that's over with. So what made you give up?
It's just over with, man.
Right.
You know, sometimes you just gotta accept life for what it is.
Right.
This call is from a federal prison.
Peace with myself, bro. It is what it is, you know.
Right.
One thing about me, man, a nigga can't ever say I'm a fuck nigga or nothing, bro. You can call me gay if you want to. You can call him whatever you want to call me. Gay if you want to. You can call him whatever you want to call me. But a nigga can never say I did no fuck shit to nobody. I always was loyal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, it's what you get for being loyal to the game and to niggas. You know what I'm saying? I haven't did nothing, but it is what it is. So it's over with. I'm ready to just go and get over and get my time in. And he's like, shit.
Hey, now, I don't know. Well, damn. I mean, bruh say it's over. And not only did he say it's over, he also say sometimes you just got to respect things in life for being what they are. I mean, well, damn, what do you think is taking place? Why would he be saying sometimes you just got to take life for what it is?
I don't know what he's saying by that, brother. I say that he's saying things that he had to cover himself. He had to make sure he don't say nothing that's going to incriminate or distract the case. That's what I think. I think that he's saying things to where he don't put himself in the fire of winning his case. So he have to say things along the line to where, hey, it is what it is. Let it be. Whatever comes from this, that's what I'm gonna accept. That's basically what I think he's saying. I
That's
don't
good.
think that I don't think that he's saying he's guilty either, and I don't think that he's saying that he had that like he already stated that he's not the shooter. He said that like multiple times. He said that the shooter that they saying was the shooter is much taller than him. He's only 5'8". The actual guy that got out the car don't look like he's 5'8", look like he's taller than 5'8". He also stated that he don't have a tattoo on his neck. And you can clearly see it in this shot that's on the visual that you pulled up. He don't have no tattoos on his neck. And personally, I know he's not no more than 5'8". He may be a little bit shorter than 5'8", but he gave himself maybe an inch or two to my eyes from personal knowledge.
Most deaf. All right, so we dang near 5 years. November 11th, we'll be 5 years into the investigation on this since since this whole situation is taking place. What do you think they have besides that to keep a person in custody for 5 years? Now, I mean, we all know that there was other cases that they made him run through, but it is obvious right now with how many people that they're picking up. It's obvious that there's something else going on around this whole situation, though. And I say you are a great person to have on it. Like, man, shout out to what damn TV. What is it? UDMI
UDI. No,
UDI
UDI, under the influence.
UDI, under the influence of life. Hey man, y'all expect major music from a different way. Hey man, we want to know what's going on in our city, what's going on in our town, what's really going on. And if you want to know and you want to get tapped in, like there we go. Well, damn TV. Hey man, when y'all see that smack busting and all that, recognize that's all. Well, damn. What damn. Hey, so to go into this, well, damn has an extensive history that people should know. And part of that extensive history is working with young people that have had issues, that have went into the juvenile system. And he happens to be familiar with a lot of these players at a younger age. And it's two reasons for bringing that up. It's not just to bring that up to say, yeah, well, damn TV, no so and so. clout chase. Y'all know how the world goes nowadays. Anytime you say you know somebody, you know something of something, you clout chase. Everything in this world is not about chasing clout. Sometimes it's about having results, actually wanting to see something different. People that work with children, 9 out of 10, they want to see something better for the future than they had in their past. So, well, damn. Have you ever ran across Mr. Kewon White in the past? In the past in your life? Everything in this world is not.
You say, do I know what? Say that. Repeat the last question, sir. I do apologize.
Oh, you good, God. Have you ever ran across Kewon White in your life? Is this somebody that you particularly had that you know personally?
That's not here to say. I can't really like expose anything of who and where and how.
Okay.
But familiar faces, very familiar, and the name is very familiar. But on top of that, I have worked in the juvenile facility. I worked in it for 18 years, so I have ran across a lot of people, a lot of young players that's out here that's playing in the game of
Let's say
entertainment.
Mo. Put a little closer. Are you familiar with Mo
So,
3?
yes, very familiar with him.
There we go. God body. Like, so you being familiar with Mo 3, um, this whole situation that we dealing with, and just the energy. I could say, man, like, just to keep it real on this Mo 3 situation, bro. I've seen Tupac. You seen Young Dog. You seen a whole lot of artists that have been murdered. Young Dirk is in jail for murder for hire right now. Why haven't these other situations garnished the type of energy or the type of the energy that is around this Mo 3 situation? Mo 3 makes the environment of everything somewhat different.
Because the caliber of players that's involved in the situation leads that led up to his death. I believe it's a lot more that's gonna come and come here in the near future. That's gonna expose a lot of light on what actually got this young man life taken, and how they did it was very strategic. It was like a game of Connect Four, and it's gonna be more than four that get connected. You can build a 7 on a Connect board, and you'll win every time. So I think the number 7 is gonna be key to a lot of things that's going on.
Mm,
And when
mm,
I say the number 7, it's like the if you build a 7 on the board.
most definitely. We'll build the number 7 on the connect board. And we're not talking about number 7, the artist. Let that be known. Um, yes, but through this Mo through case, understand that this happened on 11/11. Tupac, another fellow Gemini, Tupac, Tupacalypse. Um, there's a lot of coincidences. I would say the least. A lot of coincidences. Tupac
You
happened
say, do I
Tupac,
know what?
and he talked about Tupacalypse now. Mo 3, think about this. Mo 3 passed
Hmm.
on November 11th at 11
Hmm.
o'clock. 1 plus 1 equals 2. On this particular day, a lot of people, cell phone service, internet service, a lot of things quit working. Like it was a portal open. And you're talking about
Hmm.
6 years. What else happened around that time? A year before that, Nipsey Hussle was killed at 33. At 33. And you're talking about 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 years later, Big U is arrested, and they're tying him as well to Nipsey Hussle. So when we look at these dualities of things in life, I think personally that there are signals being left to us. to people. There are signals being left for you to see something different. See something different. Like, so what we speaking on is not the mess. We see the mess, we see the drama, we see all those things going on with the 03 situation. We see people talking about, man, we have seen the most. You say what? On TV.
Hey, I was actually I lost signal, so I didn't get to finish what I was saying about the
Here
Connect
we go.
Four. You build a 7, and then you have 3 ways of winning or more. But more likely, you would have 3 ways to win. And I think whenever they connect all the dots, it's gonna be a very big eye opener to the world, because this is like getting like global attention, and and I think a lot of people are gonna be very surprised on the outcome. Now, me personally, I don't know who, what, and how, but I do know this is a very serious situation, and it's bringing like national attention across the globe. It would have did it without the internet. Let's say that the
That's the
news would
only
have brought
difference
it.
between Tupac in this situation is the internet, man. I have to say, this is the most diabolical moment that I've ever seen take place in this. The freeway blocked out.
Yeah,
Nigga, get y'all together, dog. God,
man.
nigga can't get on
RP to
the freeway.
Mo 3
Man, Lord
man,
got the freeway blocked off
and
all the way on Pope, dog. The f they got going?
like on a cool
Yeah.
brother. They took a
What was that? Yeah. I got my brothers. I'll be covered in. Just around. Finna pop some bottles, bitch. It's bottle popping time. House party time. Butt naked time. Yeah. Pump the gas. Hey, y'all need to stop tripping on the internet, man. Y'all tripping, bro. I'm just on that big trap, nigga. Y'all go subscribe right now. YouTube channel, motherfucking swipe up Apple Music, bitch. All that shit I'm seeing, nigga, that's all the fucking CD, bitch. This shit dropped a week or 2 or 3 ago, motherfucker. Get that shit, nigga. Chill.
so I'm back. I apologize. I keep on losing signal, man. I don't know what's going on. When I get to give you these little jewels, it like blink us out.
They say they don't want you to do it. Man, hey, was this the most diabolical point in history? Have you ever seen a major celebrity pretty much be executed on the freeway and people are, bruh, celebrating? Like, literally, it's bottle popping time. Like, has this ever happened? Man, I don't know if this has ever. I don't
No,
recall it happen.
I've never seen it happen either, but
Hey,
I think it's a bunch of key players off in there that made this happen. Did anybody take notice of this dash cam that caught everything? Nobody paid attention to that. Nobody getting that part of it. How do you be right there, right on time, and someone's shooting towards you? You don't back up or try to run up out the way.
they said it was a Kroger truck.
I don't care if it was. I don't care if it was a Randy's truck. You remember Randy's used to run through the neighborhood? It could have been any truck.
I can't lie. Here it goes. Here it goes. For the people who don't know, some people job every day. They drive trucks that actually drive themselves. Y'all might didn't know, but they actually take notes on how the truck is doing during the day, all of these type things. So, with the fact of it is that nowadays you have vehicles that record. If anything get close to it, the vehicle starts recording. And they say this was a Kroger truck that did exactly that. You know, with
Okay, where the other footage at?
you say what?
Where's the other footage? Because Kroger truck got footage all the way around it.
Oh, this is true. Hey, and but damn, he gonna bring out all the major questions because exactly what he just said makes me think of something else. 35 is an interstate highway.
Mm-hmm.
When you deal with interstate highways, you deal with commercial law. So therefore, you're talking about federal. So
Mm-hmm.
why is Jerry Johnson getting pulled into this situation?
Mm.
Kewon White say, man, there'll be more to go into this situation. Why is he saying that? He's saying, hey, people are not getting what's taking place. Y'all seeing one thing, but behind the scenes, there's something else going on.
Something totally different.
Why is he saying that? He's in the feds, but he's talking about what people are doing in the county.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, like, sheesh, like at a certain point, where do people start saying, hey, man, I need to get on the same. If I can't get on the same playing field as the people who make the rules, at least I can try to think on a level as the people who make the rules. At least maybe
Right.
I might be able to help my kids out. Goddamn, if I can't help myself out, maybe I can help the future out so they can see what's going on before it happened to them too. I don't know, shit. What damn boy, you say what?
I don't know either, man. I'm just say this part. I believe that I really believe that there's a lot more camera footage and there was more than one shooter. And this is just what I believe. Allegedly. Let's say that.
Yeah, fair use act.
It could have been multiple people behind the Kroger truck, as they say. And Kroger, like they have some very good cameras. They've been winning accident cases for years just because of them cameras. And they're very good. Them cameras are good, man. They got cameras all underneath by the wheels, man. You hear me? So I know it's a lot more footage that they ain't pulling that shit. So that little evidence box that they got, like the little black box on the airplane, oh, it's gonna come to the light. I'm telling you, it's gonna come to the light. But then it may be some powerful.
And I asked that. If it's powerful people, who watches the watchers? Who watches those who's watching everybody else? Who watches those? If somebody's behind the scene and they watching everything, who's watching the watchers? Like that's where it gets crazy because this could involve so many different layers. It could involve so many different layers, so many different players. So with damn TV, I got a question for you, God body. Who watches the watchers? When we say it's Kroger footage, there's highway footage. It could be all kind of different footage. Who watches the people who control that footage?
So basically, you like who police the police, right?
Man, this is the shit. This is the end. Not even the end game because I think also people should be able to form their own. If you go buy land, if you go buy land and you
Mm-hmm.
have cattle, you have a garden, you're growing things that people want. If somebody come on your land and they say, "Hey, you should be able to police or policy. You should be able to have a policy that protects your land." I think you should be able to. So when there are people catching cases and you don't know, I mean, so if somebody runs a stop sign, if somebody runs a stop,
Mm-hmm.
that's the same thing as somebody breaking in your house and stealing something you work hard for. Is that the same thing?
It better not be.
Oh, he said it bet not be. He said it bet not be. But we in a place where somebody say you ran a stop sign, you owe me, pay me this, or I don't care if you with your kids or whatever. You taking them to school in the morning, you got a warrant. So money can be a thing of criminalization, and we have a case where Beezy racked up a lot of money, and now they say he conspired to put a hit on a person, and they say this person was literally hunting him down. I mean, this is going to be his argument once they go to court. So the thing I say is, prior to him even being in this situation, if I was a younger person, if I was the younger Beezy, I wouldn't have been capping and saying, "Hey man, I put money on your head." I wouldn't have been saying no shit like that. I particularly would have been like, "Hey man, this is the story. I didn't have no," but it's difficult to say you didn't have a choice because he got shot on the freeway. Roy Lee ended up passing. There is so much in this particular case that has been captured on camera that it's like you can damn near go pinpoint everything in the situation that took place. Like if somebody makes a movie on Mo3's life, and I say that, man, I hope it ain't Benjamin, whoever that Brandon, wherever the fuck he is. Yeah, I hope it's not that person that controls the movie or the narrative that is made over that man's life. Because let's face it, he said that he wasn't street. Whatever he was made of, he wasn't made of, but he was made of something that could help his music get put out. And there's several other people that I want to name around his music that after he passed wanted to benefit from his music. Yeah. Hey, you say what?
All right.
Go ahead.
I had an answer to one of those questions that you had just a minute ago, but I lost signal. But every time, like I think it's some things that the universe don't want to get put out there right now.
Yeah.
And I believe this. Man, it's a bad thing when you have talent the way these guys have talent with their mouthpieces, with what they're saying, their lyrics,
Oh.
their lyrics in their life, and putting their life in a good. When I say good, I mean a good story. Um, I say this a lot whenever it's your power.
Hey, I think what he's saying is was said a lot in this interview.
It out, you know what I'm saying? They say you on the run. Is that true? We'll just cut it out, you know what I'm saying? We'll just cut it out, you know what I'm saying? They say you on the run. Is that true?
Hell no.
Okay, I was just asking that what they say.
That's that internet shit, bro.
Yeah, they were like, ask him is he on the run. I'm like, I ain't seen nothing like that.
In this interview right here, Trap Boy Freddy discovers or tells if he's on the run. And he says, hell nah, I'm not on the run. People will accuse Trap Boy Freddy of a lot during what takes place in the future, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you definitely this. Bruh says he's not running. Trap Boy Freddy has known. Let's keep it 1,000. Trap Boy Freddy said he's not on the run, and he said Trap Boy Freddy has been known to say he will hustle. He's been known to say he will hustle. Trap Boy Freddy says in this interview that the best rappers are actually the rappers that actually go through everything they say. So he basically gave the energy to say Mo3 is a dope ass rapper because he actually lived. Mo3 was actually homeless. Mo3 actually did gang bang. This was actually his life. So what he talked about, he was living. So that makes the best rapper. But at the same time, does that make the best future? Like, and I think it should be all people. Like, we are all living in the days where you should tell your story. You should tell your story. You should be able to tell and speak your story. But Trap Boy Freddy kept it 100. He kept it 1,000. He said he's a great hustler, but he's not the best rapper. A lot of these people that are great rappers, they're not great hustlers. So how do you have a great talent given from God when God doesn't have to hustle. God doesn't have to feel like, hey, I'm giving you this talent, but I want you to do this with your talent. Then you do that with your talent. Now we saying, hey, I'm the best. I wanna bust the most. I want to fuck the most women. I want to do everything that my flesh says do. I want to gain the world, but however, I don't want to actually teach the world something different. I say, what do you do? Man, I don't look at Trap Boy Freddy and say he's the villain. I don't look at him and say he's the villain. I mean, when you look at where people grow up at, what they think, man, like I say, we got a damn TV in the house tonight, and he is definitely in the motherfucking house tonight for a great reason. And when we run across that reason is because he has brushed shoulders with the younger generation. When you say YN, man, he's been around a lot of the people that grew up, and you say YN, but bro, they really need, man, they really need the support we didn't have.
On this particular day, a lot of people, cell phone service.
Hey, let him talk about it. Hey, pull up, bro. Pop your shiznit, man. What's the business? Hell yeah, we want to hear what he talking about. Tell him to pop that shit. All right. So all right. We ain't gonna talk. But man, what damn TV is we talking about it or what?
My man, every time I speak or say something, every time I get started, and once I get to a key point, it kills me. It unalives my stream, man. So it's kind of like if you hadn't been seeing like I keep popping in and out. It's not me doing it. I'm sitting there trying to get what I'm saying out. So and then I it broke up just a couple of seconds ago to where I heard the last part of what you were just saying. We be having these.
Trap Boy Freddy had an interview. I could play a part to where he said he was free, but he also talked about rap. And he said some of the best rappers are not the greatest hustlers. Like he always looked at the money. And he said, but some rappers don't look at the money. They actually look at telling the story of what they really live in or how they really live in. A lot of times them are the best rappers. Shit. He basically gave, I would say he gave Mo3 his credit or his flowers damn near, saying that, hey, this dude lived all of the stuff he was talking about. He lived, but it didn't get, but I always looked at the money. He basically made it look like he was the player and the person that looked at it like the money. But and bro, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Mo3 made a lot of people play a hand that I don't think they would have played. Trap Boy Freddy talked a lot about hustling in his music prior to Mo3, but Mo3 forced them to talk about street shit. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I damn near think, bro, forced them to really speak street when Yellow Beezy really talked about hustling, money, different stuff. What they talked about, but there is a street element to money. Like if you want money from P Diddy, you finding out that P Diddy wants something for his money. He might give you the money, but he wants something for it. He wants some honey, shit. Man, male or female, he wants some honey.
I don't know. I gotta say this part about it, man. I think if all them guys would have put their energy together as artists, it would be a totally different Dallas today. If they had people that was behind them that knew what was going on in their lives, in their world, let's say in their world, if they had people around them that could have spoke OG talk to them or could have came to them with some understanding, like, do y'all brothers see what y'all really have? It was some people out there that was doing it, but you had other people on the other side, like you got a good side and a bad side. The ones on the good side, they avoided what they was talking about totally and listened to the negative side. But you have a key player in between all three of them. There's a key player in between all three of them that could have made everything change, but he was so far gone. He said it himself on the live interview with Real Life that if he'd have known now what he know now, he'd have did something totally different.
Gangsta Boulevard.
Actually, he was
What you talking about?
Mr. Waters, Mr.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know like how your platform go with this, but I
Oh
know
no,
we
no.
YouTube live.
We speak freely, God, body, word, life. Shit, we
Okay.
talk about it.
Well, Mr. Rain Water.
Yeah.
He made a statement on Sean Cotton interview saying that he could have, if he was known what he know now, it would have been different. Like that pick six question that came up that Say Cheese had said, asked Mo 3 about it, and Mo 3 was like kind of laughed about it, but he was like really like in his feelings about it, as he was trying to say he was. That's what switched the game. I don't I don't take nothing away from nobody, but I think he could have. I think he could have changed the narrative of that situation if he'd have just told all three of them, because he's friends with a couple of people on in Oak Cliff, and he was this young man's manager. He could have changed the narrative of this whole situation.
Hey, bro, that right there is where you're important. I'm not gonna make that person important, bro. I guess that's why I be in life, that I can't make that person important and make you least important. That
Mm-hmm.
person may have more resources, may certain things may look more right in the present. But however, I think that's what we gotta learn about just being wherever you are. We might have one
Mm-hmm.
person online right now. Shout out to that one person, if that's what it is. But tomorrow it may be 1,000 people. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, people look at what people see today and they look at that like that's it. That's not it. If your heart beating right now, you might have a whole lot more beats after that beat.
A lot of things quit working.
Yeah.
You might have a lot more beats after that beat. So therefore,
What else has
why not look at it like that? Bro, if you or me, I've seen Mo 3 in the studio before. I
Yeah.
done ran, Pop shook his hand. I done seen him at a studio before. It doesn't mean that I'm taking Mo 3 side or Yellow Beezy side. Like,
Yeah.
this is the point to where we get to talking about Stiff Cliff, North Afghanistan. This is the stuff I'm sick of. I don't want to be part of the nigga shit no more. It's like me being
Right.
real. I don't want to be part of that shit. Is you from this part of the city? Whatever guidelines people make or whatever line somebody make and say you from here, you just jump on that shit and say, man, but you got some other people that are from a whole different continent and they looking to meet you because you from this side of the continent and you look similar to them.
Yeah. This is what I'm gonna say about that, man. I believe that's kind of like that's a generational habit. Let's say old traditional ways of Dallas, man.
Hmm.
That old tradition have to be broken some kind of way. It's like reversing the curse. You have a lot of young people that still thrive off, okay, my section is this section. Well, we do it like this over here. Okay, that's understandable. But you still go right across town, and those are your family members.
Yeah.
A lot of them be family, and you never know whose family is who until some stuff go down. Like right now, you got people picking sides for no reason, and it's crazy. It's like separating our city again. Like 20 years invested in this city, man, I'd have seen a whole 360 go from three-letter gangs. Well, let's say from Crip and Blood to three-letter gangs to now it's strictly back to the side. You from the south, the north, the east, west, and the three-letter gangs coming together with each other and they riding against each other. And then Some come to the cliff, and some go to the north. Some go to Pleasant Grove, and it's crazy that these quote unquote OGs that they call OGs are not really actually OGs because they participate in the negativity just as much as the young people are, and they spilling it the wrong way too. And I feel like personally, bro, it has to take a whole village to raise these kids, man.
Yeah,
And when they were looking for OGs, they was all locked up for mass incarceration from drugs, right?
yeah.
So now that the young people that didn't have the right guidance, excuse me, the young people that didn't have the right guidance behind them, they out here just doing their own thing. It's called free fall. In the P world, that's called renegade. In the real world, it means like there's no guidance and there's no respect anymore for the G code, as they call it, the G code. That's long gone. I had I don't understand it, man. It's kind of crazy. So whenever you have a person that speak to them and give them knowledge on things, they don't respect you. They only respect you if you are hustling, if you known as ex trap star or ex dope boy, stuff like that. They don't respect the people that actually that overcame a lot of that. The adversity that a lot of people face, that they some overcome and some don't. Fortunate, I was one of the ones that overcame the adversity from my community to see and be able to adapt and understand what's really going on out here in this world. Like, I'm not taking no chances to get myself locked up for no reason, unless you come knocking on this door or you mess with one of my family members in the fashion of trying to harm them. It's the only way. But anything else, I'm not going down that road because I see what they do to our people. The same thing that we talking about right now, the way they trickle down, they got our people going against each other with this music genre. The music doesn't affect the kids. It affect their mindset. It affect their education. They don't even want to do education 90% of the time. They so far gone on money, sex, and drugs, and it's crazy. And they parents doing the same exact thing.
Man,
Stuck.
stuck. And did you hear
Yeah.
that, bro? What you said, like when people talk about Mo3 a lot, bro, they pull out gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
Gorillas. And people don't know that on the Fort Worth end of the world, that's also DFW. That's the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex.
Mm-hmm.
You have some youngsters coming up that they call themselves Ape Gang. Ape
Call
Gang,
themselves what?
huh?
Call themselves what?
They Ape Gang. Ape
Mm-hmm.
Ape Gang. And bro, these are the most deadliest youngsters that you can find in for. Man, I don't even want to say it because nowadays we on Facebook with its face recognition. People say words, they go to it. Man, you can get people like you. It could be the next prophet that gets locked up for something when they 13 or 12 years old that they doing, when they gonna be somebody totally different by the time they 23. I want that person to live. I don't want that
Right.
person locked up in a cage or caught up. Like this is the reason why me and Mr. Gray are on here tonight. Like we not on here ever on no platforms. If we was out here cloud chasing, there's plenty of people that we know that you could swing on their tail.
Right.
I'm tired of going to the club to be around people just because I'm around them. You might have a little more, man. We not motion, whatever motion in the ocean. Hey, man, it is time for us as a collectively to energetically realize God is only one way. God ain't
Right.
all these different ways. It's not different ways. If I think different and you think different, we should be able to have a conversation and come to what's better for the collective.
Right.
But we don't really deal in that. We deal on if that's some real nigga shit. Like what would the real man? You hear so many people say, man, like, are you snitching? Are you snitching? Or is somebody snitching? And let's keep it real. And this thing that's about to take place with Mo3 right now, Man, when I say diabolical, what do you think you do if you're not even 2 miles away from this murder scene and you on the freeway and you saying it's time to pop bottles? Here in 2025, what do you actually do right now? Man, I don't think a lot of these people would carry the same energy that they carried then. Mo 3, it sound like to me, man, if you look at his videos and everything, it almost looked like he was preparing for death or jail. Like it's like most of his videos, he in front of detectives and stuff like that. Like it almost looked like
And
he ended up in that.
can you remember the time where he had did this video where he was sitting in the casket, bro?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Now the young men that was in that video with him, these are some young men that I knew too. And a majority of all them young men are locked up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They know who I'm talking about. They know who I am. They know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this. I used to sing this song to all the kids. They used to think that I was messing with them at first. They thought I was antagonizing the kids at first. I was giving them a message to let them know that this gangster shit ain't what they really want to be, because gangster ain't really gangster no more. I used to sing this song to say, Mama, don't let your babies grow to be a gangster. Running around, false claiming they some thugs. And then I would like put in like the list in between time. It would be like, Mama, don't let your babies grow to be a gangster.
Yeah.
Running around, false claiming they some thugs. And then I would say, run around stealing all these cars, or run around drilling on everybody, or running game on people, like shooting people down or chasing you down and running you down, walking you down. These kids was actually doing this then with them three letter gangs. Like seriously, man, it was so crazy. And then after the kids started realizing what I was saying, they was like, Mr. Gray, you really be trying to help us, don't you? I'm like, yeah, bro, because right now y'all taking all our soldiers away. All the people that are stand on business for real when the stuff started hitting the fan like it's doing now, where all the cops killing all our people, where now we killing our people with the cops. Now we working with the cops. Like when I say that, they there to protect us and help us. But the roles don't switch. They really doing what they was designed for, other people property. And a lot of people like it's crazy. And then our kids right now, these young people don't have a clue at all.
I mean, bro, how can they have a clue? They
They
see
don't have.
if it's not they click or they city going against they other side of the street of they city, it's male versus the woman, man versus the woman, the woman versus the child. Bro, if I've ever say we could be in something called revelations or where stuff is being revealed, it has to be now. Cat Williams
Yeah,
spoke it last year. He said, "Hey
Joe
man, if y'all
did.
think 2024 or something, wait till y'all see 2025,
Where the truth will be told.
where the truth will be told." And come on, you talking about Lil Ronnie? Lil Ronnie, his 5-year-old daughter passed, and a funeral is one day, and Yellow Beezy is picked up on the same day for a hit on Mo 3. And if y'all don't know about Lil Ronnie, he's hood fame Lil Ronnie, where Go Yayo and a lot of these people celebrated when Mo 3 passed, and him and his daughter's funeral is literally on the same day. Yellow Beat, come on, after 4 to damn near close to 5 years, out of all these days that have went by, what is the chances that him and his daughter would pass and they pick up Yellow Beezy on the same day as their funeral? 11/11. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like, you can't tell me this, all of this shit is coincidence. I guess it's just coincidence. Or are we supposed to be picking up on a higher signal? If there's a signal that's reaching you saying, hey, look, your pulse is still breathing, consciousness, you're still breathing. If you hold your breath for two to 4 minutes, you lose consciousness. If you
Out of
hold your breath from 2 to 4 minutes, you lose consciousness. So this around us that we breathing is consciousness. So if you breathing and you're using your consciousness to make it make sense, it's easy to make everything make sense. If that shit makes any sense.
yeah, I think with a lot of things that's going on, it's starting to add up that we need to like bring more um insight, more knowledge to our people. I think that we need to channel our knowledge that we have and start reversing some of this stuff, man.
Reversing the curse.
But yeah, reversing the curse. But that
Reversing
that's where our people have to quit being lost in the sauce. Now, since I said sauce, man, RP to Sauce Walker artist.
Mm.
RP to everybody that's done lost their life in the last
Say so P. R.I.P. God
yeah,
body, word life.
that's lost their life in the last few months, man. And then on top of that, it has to have some type of peace to come about this stuff, man. Because our streets are being tore down left and right, and nobody's bringing awareness to this. You have some high powered cowards. Notice I said high powered cowards that call themselves the OGs. Period. That ain't standing on business like they say they is. They are out here doing all the negativity that they can possibly do and sending young cats on missions as like that this is okay. If you really are OG, you send the kids on a mission. If you getting this money, go buy some land. Go to the country and buy some land. Start growing some fruits and vegetables. Learn how to feed your mom and them, your cousins, your aunts, your grandmamas. Go send them on missions to scout where can you buy the next piece of property in East Texas or West Texas or South Texas or Central Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Go
talk.
go buy land, go do stuff like that and start your own communities or something like that. But no, they too big on chasing this, as they say, cloud chasing this fame, and it's a lot of them. They jump, they play these roles to be the big homie, I'm the this and I'm the that, gatekeeping and man, it's crazy. But
It's crazy as hell, bro. And Mr. What damn Mr. Gray, bro, to keep it real. A lot of them are on the internet, bro.
yeah,
A lot of people, you can go comment on a post that they made, and they'll think that you cloud chasing, like that you are trying to
yeah,
take, bro. They might have had when Mo3 first passed. There are some people that had hundreds of thousands of people following them just strictly based off Mo3 death, bro. Like I'm keeping it real. There are
yeah.
producers that literally held music, did certain things just based off Mo3 death. Ain't no telling. Like they might have some files this mind that shit based off something that, bro, you never know what people think about shit. You or no situation until that situation comes. So I'm just saying this to say this. We on this platform, man, we gonna start speaking a totally different type way. Um, there ain't gonna be no like tongue holding or not saying nothing that should be said. When we say let's talk about it, it means anything. And
Yeah.
it's not from a situation where it's like, no, I'm not gonna talk. No, it's like, no, before Mo3 and Yellow Beezy go to all out war and Trap and all these people go out for war, no, we gonna talk about it first.
Let's
Fuck,
get this out the way so that way.
you say what, God, buddy?
I said, let's get this out the way so that way don't nobody have to have no blood spill. But
There we
see, I'm
go.
gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something that Yella had said, right? Yella
Yeah.
said this in the interview. If it wasn't never any gunplay in the situation, we could have talked about it. Now, when he said that, are you telling on yourself at that point, or you just
Yeah.
saying it in general because you don't know who shot you? If that's what you want to say.
And I'm gonna say where it gets slick, because we is talking. Hey, let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think from where he's saying that at, he's saying possibly, maybe he didn't have anything to do with Roy Lee, and he's saying if nobody didn't do whatever happened to him, that it could have still been talked about. But
Yeah.
after what happened with him, it wasn't no talking.
Right.
And I only say that based off what I have seen recently. I've seen some things to say possibly with Roy Lee, it could have been a different situation versus his situation. But I don't know. I can say from what I heard, not from what I heard, from what I know, Roy Lee thought it definitely came from like he lived over a month after, and he thought it came from that way. Shit, that's what he thought. But if Yellow Beezy is saying, "Hey, this didn't come from," and man, it's a lot more going on with that situation, you know. And I don't hang around none of these characters from day to day. These
Yeah.
are just like if our lives were like the Bible, Mr. Gray, he could be Noah. And he could be somebody I know, like he's building an ark somewhere where he's like, hey, I'm Noah Ark, and I'm gonna go build this ark, and I don't care what my wife say, I don't care what my kids think, I don't care what nobody think, I'm going to build this ark. And everybody's saying, well, damn, we gotta go to work every day, we gotta pay these bills. And shit, well, damn, say fuck that, well, damn, fuck that, man. I'm going to build this ark. I don't know what everybody else is doing. So we got to learn to turn these stories that we hear and see into stories that make sense for our own lives.
Yeah.
It is not about their life. These people have made their decisions. Mo3, like it or not, man, rest in love. Shout out to Miss Nicole. Man, we love these people. I hope that's a mother. You always hope she gets justice or what she feel like is just us for her son or her seed. But he has kids that are left here that has to live in this world too. So we got to make it a better place for them too. Like we can't just say, hey man, lock these people up and it all ends. It don't end there. It don't end there. This world gonna keep turning. It's gonna keep turning. So at a certain point, we gotta learn from these people' life. We can't just look at it like they lived, they did that. Oh man, that was gangster. They didn't keep it gangster. Hey, you gonna keep being stupid.
I think personally, can you hear me, brother?
God body.
Can you hear me?
God body.
Okay. So I think all our young people have to see this as face value, man, that to where you was absolutely right about what you said. We got whatever justice she feel is justice for her end. But why do we have to get to that point when you have the bloggers that keep it going, the naysayers that keep it going, and nobody's taking initiative to stop it right in the middle? You can stop all the problems because majority of the problems come from misunderstanding. Misunderstandings come from like, oh, well, I thought they said this, or I thought this is what they meant. And you have people that can come in and say, nah, that ain't what happened because you always got a third party in between there. That's like the producer that you were saying, that some producers that may have music or that have music. All this stuff could be avoided in court when you have people like that man cousin came out and said it on live. That man paid for everything that he possibly had to pay for going to your studio. Why are you still holding my cousin music?
Because
Why you still got them swindling in court? Oh, because now you want to try to stick it to the to stick it to to the producer because y'all not seeing eye to eye. You think that he's trying to clout or not clout chase, think that he's trying to get all the proceeds for himself. Well, if that's the case, work out a deal with his mama, give all the music to his mama. And let them do what they need to do with it because he got kids. Now you holding up his royalties from his music, which he owned all his own masters. Nobody owned it. So are you trying to say that you own the man masters? Or you got a voucher saying that man paid for everything and he's made this clear. He even paid some of your rent sometime. He said that on live TV.
Whoa.
Well, internet.
Whoa.
So when he
So what
says
do we do? And I'm not trying to stop you, Mr. Gray, but what do we do when we live in a capitalistic society where people would capitalize off anything in regards to you?
call a spade a spade.
Man, there we go. There we go. There we go. Because I
Call a
think
spade a spade.
that's difficult to do when you say, man, this is my partner over here, but you don't want to correct your partner when he's wrong.
Nah, that's not your partner. If you don't want to stand on team with your partner, that means that you're a friend of foe.
And
You're a foe.
that's what I can get a Mo 3. I ain't part of the Mo 3 sector. I'm not representing this side or that side.
Right.
I say when he said if he don't take care of his kids, man, hey, when he said he don't
He
take
said that out his mouth.
You say what?
I said he said that out. He told his homeboy, if you don't take care of your kids, you are less of a man. You're not even a man, bro. I don't even want to be your partner no more.
There we go. So if we gonna learn from people's life,
right,
man, hey, for real.
So
I don't think nobody was willing to take them chances. Not Rainwater, not the producer that we talking about. None of them was getting out there slide. Nobody was doing what Mo 3 was doing at the time he was doing it that made him a star.
I'm gonna say this. At one time, this young man hated my guts. Seriously. I had guys that I knew from the community that knew him personally, knew him, that had to bring him around me for him to understand who I was. And then when he did come around me, he was welcome. He was welcome to 2101 Arbor Park on Forest Lane. He was welcome there. Before that, he wanted to dust me, but he didn't know I was gonna dust back. I don't have no shade to give to nobody, but at the end of the day, I got some real good homeboys that I know for a fact that we sit down and had a long talk with this young man. I know what kind of character this young man is, so for this man to be playing on his music like that, brother, you never know what might come see you, and you still playing. And you want people to speak on certain things that man, it ain't gonna help your case. It's not gonna help your case. Everybody knew that young man was homeless at one point. Everybody knew that. At one point he was homeless, but that other his promoter, I mean, I'm talking about his promoter, his manager took care of a lot of his stuff for at one point was taking care of a lot of stuff with him through a club. He told that story too. But now this third party that's involved, I had a real serious conversation with a few people because somebody brung out somebody's name in the middle of an interview that wasn't even supposed to be the way it was portrayed to the community. It died down fast because it was a few phone calls that was made that deadened all that to where it didn't get past where it's at. And I'm glad that it got taken care of the way it did because that could have got crazy for nothing. All behind a misunderstanding of choosing to say somebody's name and somebody publicized it like they was right and they was wrong for publicizing. Had to go back and take that, had to go back and apologize, had to make everything go. I get 10 phone calls. I ain't think I was that important to the situation. I'm serious, brother. I wasn't that important to the situation because I didn't really know what was going on, but I do know the situation at hand that took place. And I know a lot of key players that was around at the time of certain things that took place. But I'm glad that it got taken care of the way it did. Nobody got into no altercations. but they still in court behind the same thing that what brung them all about. That's
Bruh,
crazy.
and I got breaking news on something else that was even connected to that situation.
Mm-hmm.
April the 4th, my brother here, Scipion Gooden, aka
Good.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro was there was a homicide April 4th of last year in which the people the three people that was involved in his homicide, they were captured, but there was a situation as to where Go Yayo came to a particular studio
Mm-hmm.
and he was looking to see Mo 3 there, and Scipion gets a call where somebody say, "Hey man, bring a pistol up here." Go Yayo done showed up here and he tripping with Mo 3. Lil Ronnie happened to be the person that opened the studio door to let Go Yayo in. And Sip end up bringing, they end up Go Yayo and 3 end up talking the situation out. But at the end of the day, if Sip was here, he would be able to talk about and bring about exactly what happened with that situation. And I think it's crazy how time goes by and you see that dang, Lil Ronnie was there at the studio with Mo 3 and Go Yayo actually got into it. And Lil Ronnie's right here, and then they bury his daughter. Man, and then certain people said that, hey, man, there was a psychic involved in the Mo 3 situation where
Mm-hmm.
somebody told a psychic that Mo 3 was gonna get killed. She just didn't relay the message to Mo 3 fast enough. But
Mm-hmm.
if she would have relayed the message, maybe his guards would have. There's a whole lot of maybes, bro. And it's like the universe is trying to get you to know whatever you supposed to know. Are you gonna pick up what you gonna know? And like I say, man, this is a new year. April.
Man, God don't make no excuses. No, he don't make excuses. He don't make no mistakes.
There we go. There we
God
go.
don't do that, bro. So I feel I understand whenever the spiritual world, the people that play in that environment like that, um, I believe that they have some powerful things going on because 3 used to be into stuff like that,
Yeah.
So and I knew that personally too, but it wasn't to a point to where like his cousin though, because that's his family. He was around him a lot longer than I have been. But the time that I did get to spend around him, he was very spiritual, and
Yeah,
who
bro.
knows?
He was definitely at the place as to where he was looking.
Yeah.
And man, and I think it goes into a lot because now he has children this year. So instead of them looking, they could actually know. Some people believe you got disagreeables and you got agreeables.
Mm-hmm.
Some even though they disagree, they're gonna come to a point to where they can agree to disagree. Some
Yeah.
people they disagree regardless. If somebody's scared to fight, if somebody's scared to fight, and you say, "Hey, man, get this fight out the way," and that shit over with. But the person who's scared to fight nowadays, they had an option to say,
I
"Fuck
ain't
that, we
fighting
gonna
you.
fight. We gonna shoot."
I ain't fighting you at all.
Yeah, hell
But,
yeah, I'm not fighting. There
but
will be no fight.
see, this what one about maybe 10 to 12 years ago. I used to say this to the community. Put the guns down, put your hands up. Get knocked out, get beat black and blue like your daddy used to.
Yeah,
And after the 10 years, man, ain't nowhere in the world I stand out here try to box you. I'm gonna keep that 40 on me too. Cause I know
yeah,
you ain't gonna box me. I know the first thing you gonna do is go to you gonna play like you wanna box, but as soon as I get to raise my arm up, you gonna pop me.
yeah.
So, ain't no sense of going to that point. I used to tell my little partners in my hometown where I'm from, I call my little partners shoulder babies. Cause all of them, when I say all of them, they all are good from their shoulders. Even the weakest one is good from his shoulders.
He gonna go.
Then he gonna go because he know how to go fight. He'll rather fight you before he pull the gun on you. And I'm gonna show you something else. Where I'm from is the 903 area code, same area code Mo 3 from. That's the first thing he gonna go to is fight. I'll fight you before I shoot you. Because I can fight you today and live to see you tomorrow. But if I shoot you today, I ain't seeing you tomorrow and I might be in jail. That's the crazy part about it. That's what a lot of these young people up here are behind on. Like, put that gun down, man. Go on, take that whooping. It's okay to get beat up, but your pride get in the way. You scared to take that whooping because you think you're gonna get labeled as a lame or all he so now you go out and kill him, they're gonna say you throw it out. You could have fought him. It's gonna be reversed on you. It's the same thing, boy. I got a million stories from the young people that came in for capital murder and got charged as an adult from 2005 all the way up until now. All of them right now, and it's people that can vouch for this. They go to jail, and the first thing they probably run into some people from my hometown. They ask questions about him, and all the people tell them the same exact thing. He's the same way. He's the same person. Ain't nothing changed about him. He's the same person. I should have listened to him, but you should. I should have listened to him, but I didn't. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what he told me, the stuff that he tried to keep me away from. Which I can't save everybody, man. I'm not God. I could just put the message out that God got on my heart to give to you. And when I give it to you, the rest of the choice, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. I don't care how much you push that joker head down. You probably ain't gonna push him. They gonna probably kick you and get you away from him. But it's so much stuff that you can spill to these people, but they ain't gonna take it. Like I'm gonna say this: I'm not perfect, and I don't think nobody else perfect in this world. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give all I can give to my people. Period. I can't sugarcoat nothing to them. We outside?
Yeah. So you can't sugarcoat nothing, man.
No,
Just
you
be
can't
straight.
sugarcoat none of
Be
it. But
straight. Up.
I just wish, right now that I pray for all my people. I say this to a lot of young kids. Um, if it ain't the rollers, if it ain't these niggas, it had to be the rollers, right? When I say the rollers, meaning if you wasn't the one, I'm gonna say this. Lord, I'm down on my knees praying, please protect my soldiers. If it ain't the niggas scheming, it had to be the rollers. So 90% of the time when stuff like this go on, niggas was scheming, plotting and scheming against you. And if they didn't get you, the laws got you. So our young people have to see the real behind this. It's your family first, man. Take care of your family. Love your family. Love your family. And that's the extended family, the ones that you created with the people that you just met outside your four walls that you stayed in. Some of them might treat you more loyal and treat you more better than the people that you grew up with or people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like I tell a lot of young people the same thing so that way they can see, man, you gotta be humble in your heart and love your people. Period.
God body. God body. Hey, I'm gonna close the statement on that too. Like, I say that Three knew a lot of people that he couldn't trust in his life, and he knew this particular female and was messing with her for 3 months prior to him getting set up at her house. I mean, he only knew this female for 3 months. So you say that certain people might show you more love in 3 months than the people that's been around you your whole life because they want to compete with what you're doing. Um, they know that you play a particular person. If I know Mr. Gray is a great cook, if I know he's a great person to the students or young people, why wouldn't I sharpen and hone in on what he's great at and just be play a certain part or a certain role that I know I might be great at, but I still love and respect that person for what they great at. Like I think we have lost that. Like because of this capitalistic world, everybody wants to just have more. Once you're a millionaire, now you want to be a billionaire. Once you're a billionaire, you want to be a zillionaire. Once you're a zillionaire, you want to be a trillionaire. It's just like it goes on and on and on. More greed, more push pull, faster, faster. Give me this. I want his girl. I want his wife.
it's always a consistent competition. A bad chick, she got a bigger ass than the next one. It's like,
You
my
know
God,
that's only in our culture.
what's that?
What you just said? Do you realize that's only in our? That's only
It's
our culture, man.
true.
That's only in
It's
black people.
and it's why I say, man, like I throw my hands up. Hey, look, I give up on that. Like I hope that's not nothing because I think no matter how great somebody might ever look at me, somebody might look at me and say, man, you think you better than me. It's like shit. I never
Oh
thought
man,
in my life.
I'm
I
glad
ain't
you
never
said
thought
that
this
part.
in my life.
I'm glad you said that part. Let me show you. I'm gonna share a little bit about me, just real brief, and then I'm through.
My body.
Where I'm from, I left my hometown for a reason. All I saw my whole life was people hustling, church, jail,
Mm,
dead. I lost a family member I lost a few family members to this street life stuff. And to see this and for me to leave to come here to give me some experience with what I do is working with the youth. I went into the juvenile system to to basically see what could I do to help our people. How could I help our people? So knowing the system inside, then come outside and work into the school districts and stuff like that, and see how it coincides, how it chain reacts to work simultaneously from you in school to now you going to juvenile. So I did it in reverse because I'm dyslexic a little bit. So I got the understanding from the jail point. When I say jail, juvenile to the public school system, man, it's all a pipeline. It's a major pipeline. They sit up here screaming sex trafficking and trafficking kids and stuff like that. Man, you mass incarcerate kids and you build a plan for them by putting them off in a system, a program system inside the school that leads them to the same system that you want them to go to, which is called modern day slavery. And our people still stuck and not seeing what we need to reverse. And then they not knowing that we are the actual people that are the lost tribes. And nobody's taking heed to like spill this to our kind.
mm,
Why? Why not? Because you have all the great leaders that came before now, the ones that they're dead, they got killed. Now what they did was put this entertainment, this music and stuff like that at the forefront because they know this genre of music is really devil worshiping.
man.
And the reason why I got a lot of songs and all my songs are inspirational. Seriously. Ain't it's not a kill you, dead you, none of the unalive you, none of my music. Most of my music has a point behind it, and then I give you a story behind why I said this. You have I have a song that verse that I just said it to you a while ago. Lord, I'm down on my knees praying, please protect my soldiers. If it ain't these niggas scheming, it had to be the roads. Please tell me which path to take. I don't know which way to go. I can't leave my house without grabbing my fofo. The devil in disguise. Why do it have to be this way? When niggas plot to rob, steal, and kill, getting it how they live. If that's what you're teaching your kids and your kinfolk, what are you teaching them?
Mm,
If that's what you're teaching your kids and kinfolk, do you care about them? Do you really care, or is this what you saying? This how your life have to be? No, that ain't the way your life got to be. You making your life like that. You can stop. You can reverse that curse. You can break that chain. You can teach your kids to teach your people something different. Because I remember going next door to get a bag of sugar, or some candy, or some salt, or something to go with this meal that we have. You can't do that now. Oh, you lying. Your mom and dad ain't got this, ain't got that. That's a form of bullying at this point. When that kid go back to school, now this kid got to go fight because his mom and dad ain't got as much money as the next door neighbor do. You ain't got the J's or the nice pair of pants on that they got. Now you getting talked about. Now you got to fight. Before you know it, you be done stab a nigga with a pen or pencil, beat him up. You go to juvenile. Now you done started your life. Now you picking up all kind of game and there because it's all kind of young men in here with different type of game, and it's still pushing us back. That's a setup. But that's where them big OGs come in that's not making their stands, bro.
That's where the OGs come in, bro. Like Kewon White, I think is a prime example of the system. Bro
Yeah.
said on here, he said you can call me gay. I mean, bro, that used to be one of the worst things you could call a man, but
Shit.
you have a damn near admitted person that damn near is admitted killer saying you can call me gay. And he say shit, you can call me gay, you can call me a whole lot of shit, but you can't say I'm a whole ass nigga that went and told on my people. I ain't gonna tell on everybody. This is basically damn near, correct me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
what he's saying. And you look at it and you say, damn, how can a lost tribe end up being with the warriors in that tribe say, man, you can call me gay. I'm supposed to be one of the warriors or protectors in the tribe, but you can call me gay. You know, I got a song called Undefeated. I'm happy you said what you said because I start off the song Undefeated saying, time to stir up the game, turn the whispers to rain, break you free from the chains that you can't see still remain. Man, like,
Yeah.
break you free from the chains that you can't see still remain. And I'm not speaking in vain. Say, yo, the truth still the same. I'm like venom the veins, my flows collapsing the man. Now, what I'm saying is these chains, they still remain. Man, it's like venom to vein. So the whole culture that we have been producing and riding behind has been venomous to us. It's been killing us, bro. Like who wins with Yellow Beezy, Kewon White, Mo3? Who wins, bro? When the police come get Yellow Beezy, Jerry Johnson, and Trap Boy Freddy get involved or whatever, what are they gonna do when the police kick in their door and come pick them up? What they gonna do? Are they gonna shoot it out?
Nah, they gonna shoot it out.
They ain't gonna shoot it out, bro. Come on now,
Mm.
God, Mr. Gray. Now you telling me it's street as we possibly proclaim to be in this world. You telling me when the laws come, bro, they not gonna shoot. You gonna,
Nah, of course not. They gonna go happily and willingly.
oh,
And at that point they're gonna drop their head going to their car. If they don't go run and jump into themselves. I'm
bro. So,
serious, bro.
so, so they not like Tupac, man, bro. Like these are
Nah, these
not the people. You say what?
I gotta say this part, man.
Yeah, yeah,
No shade to nobody, man. These young men are gangsters in the modern society.
yeah,
The modern society gangsters. We gonna play this player now. I'm gonna give people they call when they need it. Them young cats out there players here.
yeah,
They players. They player. They pimp fly. They not pimp fly. Let's say they super fly players. And I ain't talking about players and playing on the girls. I'm talking about players and casual guys, you know what I'm saying? Pop their collar and get spiffy. But if they gotta get to that street aura, they not gonna get their hands dirty.
yeah. That's
They
real.
try to play a subliminal situation. That's not just them two guys. There was this guy too that was out here terrorizing them. That man got out here and got dirty by himself.
I mean,
Right?
do you think that I'm not gonna leave him off the hook like that?
Yeah, nah, I can't.
Do we
He
do we
got
think
dirty.
he was doing? Do we think we was doing? He was doing it strictly by himself.
Man, look, he don't speak none. Ain't nobody gonna know none.
There we go. I
Shit.
think that might be the
The-
answer for real. For
yeah,
real.
he don't speak none. He can't speak in RP to him now. He ain't speak. He can't speak now either. But you know what he did? He told you everything he was doing. He talked about what he was doing.
Did he not
He
do
didn't,
that?
he didn't put nobody's name in the middle of none of that.
Hey, shout out to the real musicians in the world. If
Yeah.
I can say, bro, ever did that shit. When you talking about when he say money on my head, price went up again. Heard what they said, I'm gonna step on them. If
Mhm.
bro did not say exactly what the fuck we seeing today, man, I don't know what y'all hearing.
Remember what I just told you? Your power was in your tongue.
Man,
He was trolling the mess out them guys, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was watching the videos. I was laughing at some of the stuff he was saying because at first I thought he was just acting, like just to be. When I say acting, he was acting a part, acting a role that he was playing, actually playing in real life. He could have had a All My Children episode, but
he could have.
like it's crazy, man. Like, but then come right back around full circle. People got mad at Trap saying what he was saying and doing what he was doing on the highway. But just a week before that, man, that man talked about that man all his homeboys, how they find his partners and shit. He talked about that.
Bro, he talked about him getting shot at B Live.
That's what I'm saying. So
At B
like
Live. Not
this
even
is
a month before.
exactly so what I'm saying to that is somebody could have stopped it, and I still say the bloggers could have stopped it. Rainwater most definitely could have stopped it because he was partners with our champion. I want to say this part so bad, bro,
I know
about
you
the
do.
champ.
I know, bro.
The
There's
champ.
a lot. There's a lot that you've
That's
been wanting to say tonight that I personally, and we're gonna get that out of you. Over time, I'm just
yeah,
happy. I'm just gonna say this, God body. I'm happy we have got past even what, bro. We damn near hour and a half in a night,
yeah.
and I think this has been long overdue. It took a lot to get it to where we is today. But I think, hey man, this is the start to us running up a different type of situation too.
It's just how the world partake everything, bro, to make sure that we get everything, all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed before we put some ill spill on some people's mindsets. Because I promise you, I'm not the one. I'm serious when I say this. I ride by myself every day. I don't have no problem with nobody. I ain't gonna have no problem with nobody, but I'm gonna still be able to speak my mind. That's the reason why I'm called Well Damn TV. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta think about I'm under the influence of life. I'm UDI. But you got a lot of people out here that say stuff that make them look like a jackass. And I don't want to never get on here look like no jackass. Because number one, it's people out here that listen very close. I want to say this too. Man, I got a homeboy that made a statement on the interview and said that boy was putting that dust up his nose and he went and moved that boy gun out of his spot and then talked to him while he got killed.
Damn.
I got a homeboy that put that on the live show. And when I say he put that out there, and then this man come right back full circle and say, I on say cheese, I was on drugs and this, that, and another. He just went back and piggybacked off of what Buddy said had already exposed us to cover his track like a cat.
Mm,
It's a lot for us to come out, bro.
mm.
And I feel sorry for this man kids because they took this man behind the game that they playing out here on each other. And it's all the players wouldn't showing their hand. He showed his hand. When he showed his hands, that made them come at him because he went to both of these guys for a fight. They didn't show the clips here lately. And when he went to these guys for a fight, they weren't trying to fight. That's the reason why I say where I'm from, they show the babies. They gonna fight first. They'll beat your ass raggedy. For real, but you can't take that embarrassment because they gonna beat your ass and talk shit to you the whole time like they your daddy, whooping your ass like they your daddy. But you can't take this, so you gonna get the heat off of you by it, like unaliving or eliminating you from the situation, from the equation. And I hate that this how it played out because they all could have been a powerful force together. Think about all three of them together in Dallas, and all the music is coming here. Don't nobody see that this is Mike City. The Dallas Ball is a microphone.
Bro,
It's a microphone.
Dallas was supposed to be the
music capital of the world.
Atlanta. The what happened in Atlanta, that shit was supposed to happen in Dallas next.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, this is what we got going. We talking about RICO cases and all this other stuff going on. But bro, there has to be a learning process because there are artists just as talented that might not be talking about lighting your house at night. You know, they might not talking about smoking up, you know, shooting a nigga on the toe and none of, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, like
every artist in Dallas feel like they're a star.
they do. And that's the crazy part about Dallas. That is the crazy part about Dallas, right there.
That's the great part about Dallas because that means that's the reason why. Yeah, no, I got what you're saying.
Let me listen to you.
That's the reason why they didn't allow that to happen here because independent artists here, they wouldn't have signed with nobody because they could make all the money right here in Texas. Just like with Houston artists. When Houston had it in Houston, they took advantage of working with each other. Dallas, we just now starting to see underground artists working together.
Best example of Dallas right here, bro. We go back to the 92 Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
We got Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders. Those are stars where every single light shines brighter on the other stars.
Mm-hmm.
Once you keep these stars together and you have them, say the Mo3 Trap Boy, Go Yayo, Yellow Beezy, when you have it in this type of arena, CJ Casino, it starts spreading out to where everybody wants to be the one star on the helmet. Now everybody wants to be that one star that's on the helmet. They not thinking about teammates no more. They want to be the one star on the helmet. So you got to knock off the other stars so you can be that star on the helmet.
Be that one star.
Man, and that's where you see. That's where you see. Like I say, bro, this is the most diabolical. I'm only gonna put this on one more time. I'm not gonna do this no more, bro. But this was the most diabolical thing that I have ever. Man, I think most. You say what?
Let me say this real quick before you start.
Okay.
I did an interview of an artist from Dallas, and the first thing he said was, "Everybody in Dallas think they're a star." Could you take a wild guess of who said that?
Kewon Ginobili.
Kewon Ginobili. And he's the most underrated artist in Dallas. And when I say most underrated, they don't give him what they don't, man, this man, oh man. Hold on, this one. He's one of the best artists that I've ever been around. Like seriously. They underrate him, man. He's underrated, man. He support, he show love. He's man, I'm talking about I got so many. He said this on a clip with Julie, RP to Julie. He said, man, this man right here got more footage of me than anybody in the city. I do. I'm talking about every venue, man. Any venue that I was at, he was there. Like I'm serious. Him and Fat Mac. And nobody showed this man type.
Them boys do be everywhere. But
everywhere.
I think this is the next generation of artists, bro. This is what we got to look.
Big boy whipping up in that kitchen. Look at your chicken. Big boy whipping up in that kitchen. Hey, let me tell you a lesson. Just listen. You niggas talking, you ain't even got no chicken. Ooh, we don't speed racing. Niggas talking, they ain't really baby catch, bitch. I've been posted with the chopper on the Nate, bitch. Niggas talking hard till I call my nigga tape, bitch. Shout out Big Bro. I swear to God, he's 7'9", nigga. You wanna die, nigga? I'm trying to take a nigga life, nigga. racing. I've been taking to these cheese, bitch, I'm speed racing. Niggas talking like they with it, but on face they time. Bitch, I'm on your line, I do a crime when I do my time.
I gotta laugh, bro, because it's not funny, but it is funny. But bro, that little boy, man, we watched that day, man. I was like, man, well, look at what our world coming to. He done hit a nigga wide back round 2 times. You know, like the back. No chicken in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, man.
Yeah, hey man, he could get mad. Swear business. Hey, so, bro, do we allow the next generations, bro? Do we allow this to happen? I mean, and that's only happening because of this, bro.
The freeway blocked off. Need to get y'all together, dog. God, Nick ain't get on the fucking freeway. Man, Law got the freeway blocked off all the way on Poke, dog. The f they got going? Yeah. Slack. What was that? Yeah. I got my brothers.
I'm just saying, bro. We the parents. If we the parents, is this what we leaving for the next generation, man? Hey, no, I
Man,
think we did what we supposed to do tonight, man.
I'm 44 years old. My son 10, my daughter 15. My son, I talk to him thoroughly and give him good understanding. You know, it's a lot of fugazi stuff going on in the schools. You got a lot of these teachers really wrist bent like a motherfucker. I make sure he understand. You don't hug none of these dudes or the women at the school at all. You don't take no candy from him, none of that. If he try to buy you any candy, you tell him, nah, your dad'll get it for you. He try to do it. I make sure he clear. And this gangster role, we don't play gangster. We don't play gangster at all because number one, gangsters don't live that long at all. Gangsters don't live that long. And man, Cyrus still, but three was a gangster. And RP to him again. 3 was a real live gangster. He didn't do no drugs. He put his mom and his grandmama first and his kids first, bro. A lot of people didn't even pay attention to that part. But when he stood on what he stood on, he didn't like you, he didn't like you, man. And when it didn't like
That's
you, it was
real. That shit real, bro. I know a few people who not even saying Mo3 not even saying 3 didn't say he didn't like, but it's like you could tell by his energy when he
it
was around
is.
certain
Yeah.
people. Yeah, if he ain't like you, you knew that. You knew it for real, for real. Keep it real. You ain't had to ask if 3 really was fucking with you. Like you didn't have
Right.
to ask, I don't think you had to ask that question.
See, real life said something on real life about that Connect 4 game. And he betted 3. He only beat him 2 times. 3 baited you in on there, bro. He just let you, okay, I'll let you win it 2, but come on, let's play this 3rd one for this money. Pay for that money you lost.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't talk about that shit.
I don't want to talk about that part, but if they go back and look at it, I put UDI on the post. UDI, your fat ass staff. You don't know they're selling because of me. You know what I'm saying? I just like I be looking at this stuff like, wow, it's shout out to real life too, man.
Yeah, God body
Real life superstar.
street star,
Street
man.
star.
Great interview with Kewon White that y'all pulled today. My
Yeah.
God body, we gonna get y'all most. Hey man, we uplift everybody. We like flow jacks. Shit, we like
Yeah.
flow jacks. We jacking everybody up, man. We pulling everybody up together. Man, this ain't no competition. This is not no competition. There is enough
At
for every
all.
person in this world. The way God make plants, He plant the seed and it grows. There's an infinite amount of plants that grow. There's an infinite amount of everything out there for everybody in the world. Man, it's enough for all of us, for real. So we're gonna keep that in mind, man. Like, and we're gonna think as an infinite. The world was made to be infinite, so why would we ever be limited? We'll only be limited if we think we limited. If you think that your spouse is having affairs on you, 9 out of 10, that's gonna happen. You're gonna attract that to
That
yourself.
is.
If you think that you're spinning and you're gonna spend again, eventually you're gonna get spent on. Like, man, whatever you focus on, you attract. You attract that to you. So, we're gonna think about stuff, man. Build a whole different way. This is strictly the raw truth. Tapped in here with y'all tonight. We got UDI in the house. Well, damn. God body, you got any closing statements, man? We're gonna get out there to the world, man. We love y'all.
Yeah. I had stepped away. I was listening to you, but I had to step to get my soda. They ain't gonna be refrigerated. You say I have any closing statements?
Yeah, you got any closing statements? Any holler at you later, man? Great
Yeah,
show. Yeah, any
yeah,
closing
I
statements?
do. Man, I want to shout out to everybody in the Dallas Metroplex, the DFW. I want to say, man, we have to come together. We have to unify. And most of all, we got to unify for the kids, man. We got to come together for our future. Big shout out to Real Life Street Stars. Shout out to, man, shout out to you. Shout out to Courtney Gray, Well Down TV. Shout out to UDI. Shout out to Well Down. Shout out to Courtney Gray Photos. Shout out to the Smack Menu, man. Y'all come try this food out, man. I got the good brisket. I got the good everything. You got to come tap in with me. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. I also want to say, man, thanks to every teacher that's teaching, man. Big shout out to y'all because, man, I know y'all dealing with some stuff. At first, I didn't understand what y'all was saying when y'all was saying F them kids. And the way that y'all was saying it sounded like y'all was saying it a negative way, but y'all wouldn't. Y'all saying it because their parents ain't doing what they supposed to do with them at home. And when they come to their school, they on a whole different level. But you got to deal with them. So you get a little tired and fed up with their behavior sometimes. So that's the reason why you be wore out and drug out. But man, don't F them, help them. You know what I'm saying? So, and hey, also, um, he put this out on a lot of channels. His daughter is missing, 6'5". His daughter has been missing for a couple of days. Man, pray for safe return for his daughter. I know his daughter because she was one of my students. And man, I'm praying for safe return for her, and I hope that she make it home safely. Also, man, shout out to my boy Lou Diamond because he constantly try to spill some good knowledge. Shout out to Mr. Pookie. Shout out to Lil Will. Shout out to everybody out the north. Shout out to everybody that's in the south doing work. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Finesse Kenny. Man, shout out to Free Game Vane. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to a lot of the team over Ginobilis. Shout out to a lot of people, man. I'm just like, I don't have a lot more to say, but man, everybody needs to come together on this thing. And shout out to Lil Eric 903. Go check out that new boogie. Boogie. Boogie to the door. Boogie to the door. I would play it, but I ain't got it on me right now to get it to you. But yeah, shout out to Lil Eric 903, man. Go tap in with him.
God
Lil
body.
Eric 903.
Hey, well, damn said everything. Hey, man, we love all y'all. Hey, and
Yeah,
anybody who y'all shout out, y'all pull up. Shit, we be right back up tomorrow, man. God
tap
body,
in.
one love. Tap in, man. We in the raw truth. One love.
Peace.